Yo, what's up everybody? It's Carl, aka Carl Drum Tech, and today let's talk about the recent cancellations of another WGI season. Cue the music. All right, if you guys are finding me for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's the red button down below that says subscribe. That way you're notified anytime I put out a new video in regards to marching arts, marching bands, drum lines, inter percussion, drum corps, all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single upload. Now also make sure that notification bell is ringing as well. That way for sure you'll be notified anytime I put out a new video. So subscribe, make sure that notification bell is ringing, and let's get to the video. Okay, so if you haven't heard, WGI just announced the cancellation of another in-person season. And I think what they're doing now is, trying some type of virtual, situation, virtual season, virtual opportunities, stuff like that, which is great, right? For some people, it could be like a very devastating thing. Okay, again, we don't get to march, we don't get to be part of groups, we don't get to go around performing different venues. It's very unfortunate, and this is just the world that we live in now. But like I try to choose to see this as, something that's, we can take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, and you're thinking, what opportunity, right? And I've made several videos about what's the point, right? It's like, why should we keep drumming? Why does it matter? And stuff like that, right? Well, because, it's not just about WGI. It's not just about DCI. And this is why I don't like the idea of after you age out, you kind of just, you're done. You're done with your skills, you don't practice anymore, there's no purpose in drumming or playing your instrument or tossing your flag and stuff like that. I don't like that, right? It's WGI and DCI, that's all you do when it comes to your skills and your talents. That is not it at all, right? So we are all forced to be put in a situation where, okay, there's no circuits, there's no performance opportunities, in person, right? There's no, opportunities to get into to be part of groups and stuff like that. So what do you do, right? Well, I look at this as an opportunity to see how we can evolve the activity, how we can change things up, how we can, innovate and do things that are different, right? So I applaud WGI for, saying, hey, let's try some type of virtual route, right? And some type of virtual, performance, opportunities or, things like that, so that people, have a place to, express themselves and perform and practice and, and express their art, right? And just remember that the most successful people in the world, they run into situations all the time where they have to fight adversity and challenges and setbacks. Whereas those individuals, right, they encounter those things, they see opportunity. Okay, most people say, oh, look at these setbacks, look at all these challenges, look at all these, difficulties. I give up. That's most people. Are you most people? Right? Because successful people see opportunity. Okay, you see these cameras in front of me, right? It's all right, well, if I can't teach people in person, okay, which I haven't done in a long time anyway, but I can create more educational videos, right? I can create drumming videos to post on my social media, right? So it's there's other ways to express yourself. There's other ways to do the things you normally do, but maybe in an online setting, right? Maybe it's an opportunity to up your videography skills and your editing skills. And it's a chance for you to learn how to be a videographer. Who knows, right? That could be something that could be interesting and fun and as a creative outlet for you, right? And whereas you probably would have never thought of something like that before, now you're thrust in this situation, well, how do I get my art out there? How do I perform? How do I, make something of these skills that I've been working on, for most of my life? Well, how about learn some videography, put it on some social media and put it out there for people to consume, right? So there's opportunity in everything. So try to take advantage of the situation. Yes, it's unfortunate. However, how do you pivot? That's another term that, successful people use is pivot. They run into a situation, there's a roadblock, there's a challenge, there's adversity, pivot, okay? Change directions, do something different, right? Don't just be stuck in that wall I don't know what I'm gonna do, okay? So don't be there, don't beat yourself up there's no season, what are we gonna do? All right? So if you wanna do your thing, if you wanna, excel in this activity, what are you gonna do to make that happen? And how do you find purpose in that? that in itself is a challenge, but at the same time, it can be a very fulfilling challenge. Like if you can find purpose, and if you can find, the reason and, just the determination to make something happen despite the situation, you'll make it in life. You'll be very successful in life. Okay, that's what successful people do. All right, so cool. Hopefully this video was enjoyable. Hopefully you got something out of it. If you did, do me a huge favor and hit that like button down below. If you have any questions or comments like to add to this conversation, what do you think? What do you think about the situation about WGI canceling? I don't know. Is DCI not too far behind? I don't know. Just the way things are going, it kind of looks like it. Like I don't see us anytime soon getting into like a normal situation where people are on buses for long periods of time, sleeping in school gyms. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully as a society we get our act together and get out of this sooner rather than later, but who knows, right? So yeah, what do you think? Like is DCI gonna be canceled next? What are you gonna do, right? What's gonna happen? How are we all gonna handle the situation, right? How are we gonna evolve? Okay, so add to this conversation, leave that in the comments below as well. And if you have not subscribed yet, after I told you to subscribe, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single upload, as I said. And if you feel like this video could help somebody else out, somebody who's bummed about the situation getting canceled, right, the in-person stuff, share this video with them, give them some perspective, right? Pivot, okay? Learn to take advantage of opportunities as they present themselves, okay? Learn how to adjust and figure something out, right? Despite challenges and setbacks that might come your way, okay? So cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You should totally watch more of my videos by clicking over here and then subscribing over here. Peace. I'll catch you guys on the next video.
Don't